guys, it's Jonathan here, just having some fun there. Today I want to show you, I just showed you the diatonic minor scale, right? I hope you caught that last lesson. If you didn't, by the way, you should really go back and review it. It's very simple. Basically, the diatonic minor scale sounds like that, right? Today I'm going to look at it in the open position, so in the E minor position. And right there, all I was doing was playing stuff out of the diatonic minor scale over some G, C, D, A minor, E minor chords. So it's straight out of the key of G, 1, 4, 5 type stuff. By the way, I've just come out with a really cool lesson. I think it's cool, anyways. I hope you do too. On 1, 4, and 5, which is super incredibly important to the guitar, to the fretboard. In fact, the whole guitar is tuned in fourths except for the B string. Anyways, you can go check that out at 145.com and let me know what you think of that. And so anyways, diatonic stuff. It's very cool. All those little passing notes, once you get familiar with how the diatonic scale works, you can toss in all kinds of little passing notes all over your playing, right? So for instance, actually I'm just going to zoom in here so hopefully you can follow a little bit easier. Alright guys, here we are, nice and personal, up and close. And what was I talking about before I got up to zoom the camera? Diatonic minor. You see right there, that's right out of the diatonic minor scale. Ending on the G, sounds great. I'm just going to give you some ideas. Now I know you're probably going to ask for tab and stuff of all these things, but if you could try to hear what I'm playing and then get the ideas in your brain and then just play through. Looks like I missed the F sharp there. Play through the scale and then think of ways that you can throw that in. And don't be afraid to just try something out. Play a G chord and then so it's just the B, so A, B, D, E. Gotta watch the camera here so I don't move right out of the screen. That's a cool little riff. You can throw in that anywhere. Right, so you could toss that one in. The F sharp passing note going down to the E minor, that's always a cool thing. So I'm hammering on. So I hope you're able to see that clearly. Basically, I'm just hammering on the C right there, on the B string, and then pulling off, and then I'm picking there, and you can see I just changed the order there again. Like I say, don't get caught up on exactly the riff. Just play around with it, like. with it in any order you can imagine. Right? So there I'm kind of grabbing these two strings, which, you know, that's a D and a G. So of course they sound great together. And then there, that's just basically, right there, that's all stuff out of the pentatonic scale even, right? So there I'm putting in some passing notes, which is actually basically the whole scale, right? Just giving you some ideas here. Here what I'm doing is I'm sliding up on the B string. Oops. 2 frets. I really like using that riff, by the way. Like I'll go from a C. And then here goes the pinkie. Oops. So you go strum your C or whatever chord you're playing. You can do that actually anywhere. Guess I should tighten up my playing there. It's getting a bit sloppy. So okay, so just to make sure you got that, we go over, or we put the pinkie on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, up to the 5th fret, right there on the G. And that's really cool when you can toss it in all over the place. So then you can link that one to other riffs that you have, right? Let's think of one more. Yeah, that's a cool one too, actually. I don't think I have time left in the video to give that one justice, though. Just give you a couple more ideas there. Sorry this wasn't the most tabulated lesson, but honestly I'm trying to kind of push your mind in a different direction where you're hearing what I'm playing, and then your mind can start thinking on your own about ways that you can play the things that I've played. You know, how can you throw that riff into something? What song has a G and a C in it, or a C? Even go back to the C, right? But just start thinking, you know, what songs do I play that I can throw these things in there? I mean, everyone knows a GCD song, so absolutely any of those riffs that I just showed you could be thrown into a GCD song. So hope you have fun with that. If you do any explaining on some of the riffs, I'd be happy to do that. So leave a comment below the video, and hopefully that's useful for you, and we'll see you next time.